Okay, guys. Oh, look. For this one, we got Dane up there. Hey, Dane. How you doing? Good to see you. Oh, let me move this to the side so I can see my pens here. All right. Now, this one says solve again. Look, hey, Dane. Draw a little tree for you. How about that? Look at that. Draw a little sun in the background. Oh, look. Dane's out playing by the tree. Nice job, Dane. All right. Example number 2 says solve x over 2 minus 3 equals 1. Guys, I'm going to rewrite the problem because I always like to have it in my handwriting, you know? There we go. Now remember what we said in example number 1. I want to get the thing that's farthest from x. I want to get rid of that first. Remember, solve means get x by itself. All right. That's what solving means. But right now it's got a lot of stuff with it. So I'm going to add or subtract first. Here, let me change my color. I'll go to green here. And I'm going to put a positive 3 on both sides. Now, these two terms, when I combine them, they just cancel out. But over here, when I combine these two terms, remember I have to do the same thing to both sides, right? Okay. There we go. I'm going to get 1 and a positive 3 gives me positive 4. And then on the left side, I've still got x over 2. Now, what does this mean right here? Let me just put a little red circle. What does that mean? That means that x is being divided by 2. Okay. Well, I want to undo that division. So to undo division, I need to multiply. All right. So I'm going to multiply this side by the very thing I want to get rid of, 2. And I need to multiply this side by 2 so I can keep my scale balanced. Remember, we got to keep the scale balanced, right? We don't want it tipping over on one side. We got to bring it down on the other as well. Keep it the same. Okay? So when I multiply by 2, I'm going to make this a fraction, and you'll see, oh, look, the 2's cancel out before I multiply, right? So the only thing I'm going to have left on the left side is x. On the right side, 4 times 2 gives me 8. So x has to equal 8. Now, guys, you can also do this, and I kind of suggest that you do while you're learning this and while you're practicing, is we take the original equation, this thing right here, okay? I'm going to rewrite it, but I'm going to write it with a parentheses for x. All right? So, let's see. That's x over 2 minus 3 equals 1. And then I'm going to plug in my answer, right? Okay. So, I'm going to take this 8 and I'm going to put it in there. Okay. Now, let's simplify and see if we get a true statement. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to deal with this division. 8 divided by 2 is 4 minus 3 equals 1. Then I'm going to combine these two terms, which are alike. 4 and negative 3 gives me 1 equals 1. Is that true? Is that true, Dane? Dane, is that true? He said it was true. Good job, Dane. All right, and we got the right answer. All right, guys, I'll see you at example number 3.